I recently heard a priest speaking, and he said something I'd read a few years ago, but I'd forgotten. And he was telling the difference between a club and the church. He said the church isn't a club. It's not just about membership. A club is there to look after its members. The church is actually the opposite. For the church, the most important people are those who are not in it. But the identity of the church isn't to look inwards to care for its members, it's to look outwards to look for other members. In other words, evangelization. What is the last message that Christ gave before he ascended to his Father? Go out to the whole world and proclaim the good news. Sometimes we kind of forget that a little bit. Sometimes we are a bit like a club, or we can feel like it. We look in on ourselves to care for ourselves because it's safe. The church isn't called to be safe. The church is called to go out and put out into deep waters and always look to those who haven't heard the gospel or who have heard it and have forgotten and need to hear it again. This is who we are. And that's why the church always looks out and looks to proclaim the good news. And it uses all the means available and has done through the centuries. It's used the printed word, it's used radio, it's used television, got right back, even using stained glass windows is there to get the story across, get the message across. And now we use the digital world as well. Why wouldn't we? Again, it's an opportunity for us to reach out to those who need to hear the word. Yes, the principal evangelizers are you. It's your witness, the word that you bring in your own community. But we support that by using all of the other means that we have. And so this weekend, when we think of communications, we pray for evangelization, we pray for communications. I'm asking your support. I'm asking your support, first of all, to remember that you are an evangelizer, that your witness is important for others to see and to hear, that you are a means for Christ's word to be heard. But also ask you to pray to the Lord. It always begins and ends with him. Ask him to be with us. Ask the Spirit to enliven us so that we can spread the good news. And yes, give us your money. Yes, support us. It costs money for something like this. But if something is worthwhile, if something is valuable, then we do support it. So please do offer your support. Go out to the whole world and proclaim the good news. Hear that, but then hear it and look out, because we're not a club. We don't turn in on ourselves. We look to those who need to hear it from us. Proclaim it yourself and help us in the Office for Communications and Evangelisation to proclaim it on your behalf as well. And most importantly, on Christ's behalf.